In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders. These are their stories.
Determining the validity of a witness statement.
How do you do that?
Do you know the law of cosines?
No.
What about the law of sines?
Yes.
Mike, shouldn't you be helping your team?
When the triangle gives you side angle side, or side side side, for example, this one for side, and this one for angles. If you're given a triangle where, let's say, x equals 9, y equals 40, and z equals 4, well, this is what essentially it would look like. So I'm going to start by writing the equation. We're doing it. X plus z squared. This is the law of cosines. But we're changing it for this equation since this is x, y, and z, and we're trying to find angle y over here. And so, over 2x, z. Then we'll just plug all that in, so cosine y again equals 9 squared plus 41 squared minus 40 squared. Pretend that's a square. It looks like a square. Over 2 times 9 times 41. Now since I'm Laden and I'm like so smart at calculating, I did all this in my head. It's cosine y over 9 over 41. And of course, in order to do that, I'll use my calculation in my head to get the cosine -1 of that. And so, shush. And so the answer of that would be 77.32 degrees, since that's the cosine -1 of 9 over 41. So that's our answer.
Yay!
77.32 degrees for angle y. And that's how you use the law of cosines. So we'll use this equation to figure out whether or not the witness statement is valid. Alright, so you're the witness, right?
Yep. I was standing around 20 yards away from a man. Well, I saw him turn to his left and shoot a paper airplane at another man. The shooter was around 25 yards away from the man who was shot. The shooter had a hood on his head.
Okay, so we know that the witness was in this location, and he said that he was 20 yards away from the shooter, which was in this direction. And then he said that the shooter was 25 yards away from the victim, which is in this direction. And so we need to find what the distance between the witness and the victim is just to verify his story. Make that a lowercase s. He also did say that, he said 20 yards, 25 yards. Also, from our calculations, by how the the bullet went into the victim's body. There was a 30 degree angle between at point S between the witness and the victim. So that's something we do know. So let's try to figure this out. So I'll just write down an equation first. S squared equals W squared plus V squared minus 2 WV cosine S. Now, let's see. So let's just plug everything in. Cosine squared equals 25 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 times 20 times 25 times cosine 30 degrees from there. And this is the other law of cosines equation we were using. So let me use my magical law and math skills. We got it. The answer to this whole thing, this whole jumble of fun, is S squared equals 158.97. Now using my magical law and skills, it is, the square root of that is 12.61. So we know that 61. So this is 12.61 yards. And as far as I know, that does collaborate with our own research on how far the shooter was, or the victim was, from the witness. So yes, I think that witness statement is correct.